We should begin with the fact that the interstellar visitor, 3 Atlas, has just revealed a transmission and intentional pattern signal discovered by radio telescopes that seems to come from the object. What makes it chilling is not simply that we picked it up, but how the signal presents itself, the implications of its origin, the questions it forces us to ask about our place in the cosmos, and the fragile veneer of human significance. The transmission arrived on a frequency long associated with the search for intelligence from another planet placed at around the 1420 MHz hydrogen line frequency. The sequence of pulses followed a pattern that evokes the Fibonacci series by its simplicity. Observers noticed a progression of 8385138 pulses, a repetition that seems designed to indicate intelligence as opposed to a random natural process. The fact that this came from an object that is already extraordinary, traveling on a hyperbolic trajectory through our solar system, clearly not bound by our sun, adds another layer of dread. It implies that this is not simply a curious comet, but something else entirely. That this signal was emitted by 3I Atlas forces. A countdown. If the object were merely an inert chunk of ice and dust drifting in from another star system, we would not anticipate regulated radio transmissions. However, we now have a visitor fast-moving, passing through, breaking norms, and radiating something that might be intentionally addressed. The implications ripple outward. The universe might not just harbor life. It may harbor agents of life or agents of intelligence, and we could be in their sights. Consider the nature of 3I Atlas itself. It is, by current classification, the third interstellar object ever confirmed passing through our solar system, following Oumuamua 1I and Borisov 2I. It came from beyond the Sun's gravitational hold on a hyperbolic path, indicating that it began in another stellar system altogether. The composition is unusual. Spectroscopic analysis indicates unusually high concentrations of carbon dioxide relative to water, the presence of cyanide gas and atomic nickel, and the absence of iron vapor typical of comet outgassing. The oddities raised eyebrows already. With the transmission, however, there exists the possibility that the object is more than just physically anomalous. It might be purposefully anomalous. The signal is organized. Nature implies deliberation. Intelligence requires a communicator and a recipient. And the very fact that we intercepted this suggests the communicator may view us, or any other attentive observer, as a valid recipient. The sender may have planted the signal intentionally. Perhaps the object is a probe whose function is to broadcast once arriving in a new star system. The notion that 3I Atlas functions as a tool of battered but still active dispatch from some civilization or intelligence unknown is one of the most terrifying prospects yet. Terror lies not only in the existence of intelligence beyond us, but in the intentions of that intelligence. If 3I Atlas sent this, what is the purpose of the signal? Is it benign? A greeting across light years, a curiosity mark, a cosmic postcard? Or is it something darker? The routine is simple, intelligible, but minimal. That minimalism is telling. It indicates caution, withholding of information, a probe or a transmitter with limited authority or control. The communication's appearance suggests a code sent by a being who knows how to encode intelligence, how to contact something different. That may well be us. That may also be the beginning of something far beyond us. We must think of the transmission as an event, the moment when the sky shifted and we heard a voice not our own. We do not yet know what language the voice uses. We only know that it has a Fibonacci recurrence in its pulse. From that, we deduce intention, structure, maybe design. The response to that signal means the cosmos has broken its silence in one direction. For centuries, humanity looked outward in the desire to hear something. Now, we have. The message may be terrifying because it is unexpected, because it is foreign, because it may foresee a future we had not counted on. Now think about the physical context. 3i Atlas is soaring through the recesses of our solar system as it gets closer to the Sun and to the planetary orbits of Mars, Venus, and others, changing its chemical output, sweeping in and out of radiation zones. Its path is retrograde, inclined only slightly to the ecliptic, oddly aligned to our orbital plane. A coincidence perhaps, but when you're dealing with something that might be a probe, even coincidence becomes suspect. As it approaches perihelion, the object seems to glow more intensely, its activity rising in unexpected ways. That, in turn, implies energy input, physical transformations, perhaps systems turning on. In this moment, we are witnessing an intersection of the mechanical and the metaphysical. The bare fact of a transmission implies a goal. Whether the purpose is benign or malevolent remains unknown. The terror lies in the possibility that the cosmos is not indifferent to us, that we are within the range of active agency, and that what we are hearing is only the beginning. If 3i Atlas is a probe, then what is the mission? We are dependent on our imagination, reconnaissance, invitation, warning, test. The message is terrifying because it leaves open the door for all those possibilities. Then there is the deeper meaning for humanity. We have believed ourselves alone, or at least extremely rare. Locating an object in interstellar space passing through is striking physical evidence of other systems. But the detection of a structured message inside that object is existential evidence. We aren't the only ones. Someone selected to share information.